Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Well, Jim, the name Albert Ferrer is certainly familiar to English football fans of a certain vintage.
Yeah, and he's remembered with a great deal of affection as a pacey and tough tackling defender who always gave his all.
And was a bit... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Shapes to shoot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Space for him to turn and look. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's forced to go back. Pele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He is through here! There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And it's Neymar. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Sané. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And reclaimed it in a trice. Aimed beyond the... Shot a goal! Goal! Bayer!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Vasco de Gama finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Pele. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's well spotted. Olise. Sané. Davids. Olise.
Vasco da Gama are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Big chance! Brilliant! Brilliant! Mohamed Salah! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop.
Neymar! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Neymar deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Olise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Albert Ferrer. Now, what about a counter-attack? And this is Totti. Shot could be on. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Nicely aimed pass. There's the shot! Bellingham! That is brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Olise. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Olise. Oh, robust challenge. Spread to the right. That's a shade optimistic. Davids.
Pretty robust defending.
Zanetti is the guilty party there. And he is going into that little black book. Totti! And he should have made them pay.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And he was quick to react. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zanetti. Totti. Bellingham given the lift of his goal. Olise. Great vision. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, he's on his own! Chance for a shot! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. That was a given. It always was.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. And the shot! And that's a tidy finish. And on the stroke of half-time, a priceless goal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And for the first half, that is that. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Vasco da Gama up by the odd goal in a 5-goal thriller. The score at the interval, 3-2. And so the action is resumed. Oh, can he get onto this? Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And he's intervened well there. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. That has not gone well. Pele. Totti. Shoots! And he's stuck it away! It's level again! What a match we have!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs. And when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got 2 strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Vasco da...
That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Neymar, camisa 10, camisa 21, camisa
And here's
5,
Ibrahimovic.
camisa 18.
Totti.
Fechando o campo para a entrada de camisa
Rui
22.
Costa. Some
Camisa
intricate
25.
passing, looking to progress the ball. Floated through.
Camisa 27. Camisa 19.
And this is chance! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
And it's Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he has been fouled there. Looking for the run. Takes the shot! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, that pass isn't the best. Knocks it into space. He's being urged to shoot. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And he cuts out the supply. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pele plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. It's a pretty loose pass. Totti, and that has left him in a heap. Park Ji-sung. And it's Totti. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. Bojan. Looking to play him in. Can he get... Great chance! It's hit the upright.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Spread out to the left. Neymar scooting forward. Oh, that's fabulous. Marquinhos does well not to be outdone there. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Terrific effort! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And this is Ibrahimovic. Good chance here! Oh, it's come loose. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pele. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch.
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, it's played into the area. That's an excellent interception. Tries one from range! Well, that is remarkable. And this is Ibrahimovic. That's clear cut. It's a free kick.
Substituição.
That's a waste. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And it's Bojan. And this is Totti. Totti with the cross. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, super ball. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Real chance! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Silvestre. And there goes the final whistle. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're on the way. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Salah plays a sharp little ball here. Pepe kept his eye on it, and he's there. Up Ji-sung. And it's Guardiola. Schneider looking for the run. Batistuta is onto this. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. It's Schneider! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rijkaard. Baresi. Mohamed Salah. And here's Ibrahimovic. Argentina have it back and can go again. So Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Park Ji-sung's cross. He leaps for it. It's run. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He slings towering header. Goal, Argentina! Picked that one out. It was a bullet.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Aos 16 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 20.
So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden...
Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Schneider conjures time and space where few can. And here's Ibrahimovic. Now that looks a shot, surely! Off the post! And he couldn't finish.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. It's an Argentina free kick. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Roberto Carlos! That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Hullet. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Roberto Carlos. That's going right the way across. Now it's Park Ji-sung. He is just caressing the ball. Played in by Park Ji-sung. He's cut it out. Mohamed Salah.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Sade. Oh, nicely intercepted. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He's found a way through. Now it's Schneider. Mohamed Salah. Looking to play him in. Olise is wide and looking to get onto this.
Vasco da Gama certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Schneider has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Now it's Hullet. And that could set him on his way. Takes a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Argentina are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Time and again they are repelled. And pull it! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. Yellow or red? It is red. Vasco da Gama are down to 10 men.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great...
Roberto Carlos! Tremendous from Roberto Carlos! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They are purring, truly purring.
Gol marcado para a Argentina.
A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
A case now of complete control. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Maldini. Mohamed Salah. It's a good ball out wide. Nicely aimed pass. Maldini. Olise. Now it's Sané. Oh, well measured. And the finish! And no mistake. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. And that is indeed the final act. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Senhoras e senhores, temos o prazer de informar que os programas da partida de hoje estão disponíveis nos balcões ao lado dos portões. Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama.
So, into the second half.
Camisa 10.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, good spread. That's a little off target. And it's Schneider. Ibrahimovic. Vasco da Gama do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Schneider. Roberto Carlos. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bellingham. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tries to play it through. Oh, right place, right time. Bellingham. Played out to the left flank. Looking for options for movement. And this is Sané. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Roberto Carlos is looking to influence the game from out wide. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. And it's Roberto Carlos. Spread neatly. Schneider! This is their second corner of the game. Schneider goes short. Now it's Schneider. Oh, facing up to his... And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Can he finish? Batistuta! Utterly brilliant! A finish of true class. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
Oh, good climb! Brought out the best in the keeper. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. So, third corner of the game. Schneider with the short one. And here's Schneider. And he shoots! Schneider! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And now he... And the shot! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Argentina are looking to go forward now. Vasco da Gama do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, that's neat. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 18.
And here's Schneider. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. McAllister. Aimed beyond the defence. Pepe cuts it out. Cannavaro. Cannavaro gets on his bike and on the move. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 6. Neymar.
Guardiola.
Sai para a entrada.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Driving from Schneider! And he's missed it. Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ah, he's given it away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vasco da Gama have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. And it's Schneider.
Such good technique.
It's Schneider! It's anyone's ball now. Vinicius Junior. That has not gone well. Up Ji-sung. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Roberto Carlos. He is through here.
OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 5, camisa 21.
Guardiola.
Deixando o campo para
Shifted it to the
entrada
flank,
de
and he's worked it through.
camisa
He's being urged to shoot.
22.
Can he finish? Well taken goal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vasco da Gama. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. Vasco da Gama present their opponents with the best possible chance here. This further to improve their cause. That is some save from Khan. And he's missed altogether.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game. A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
They've played it short. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Rui Costa. Ronaldinho. Guardiola. Del Piero. And that's going wide left. And he's managed to get free. Nicked it back promptly. Del Piero! Oh, denied at the last. It's a pretty loose pass. And there goes the final whistle. Vasco da Gama cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided.
Meu time é forte, boa noite MM. Boa noite, mano. Sim, e você joga muito bem. Tamo junto, irmão. TMJMN, boa live. Você joga bem TB.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Bellingham. Sané. Spread to the right. Mohamed Salah. Now Saliba. Vieira. Totti. Zico. And this is Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. He's found a way through. Olise. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Bellingham. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Suarez. Stood up well to him there. Couldn't squeeze it through. Oh, what has happened here? And he's got away from it. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And we have liftoff. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. No, he's not getting past him there. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Well, that was well positioned, and
Here's a chance! Oh, super goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
That is a diamond of a goal! The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Rijkaard with the foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Little pass back. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Maldini has given away a free kick. Maldini has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. No, he's missed it.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And this is Mohamed Salah. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rummenigge. Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Olise. And it's Totti. And the ball's gone astray. It's gone for a throw-in. Vieira. It's run loose here. Sané. Olise. And he was quick to react. And it's Totti. Now it's Luis Suarez. He might be in here! Now, who's going to be first to this? Baresi, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Zico. Rummenigge. And that pass just didn't quite work. Zico. It's Zico! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Thuram. Olise. And this is Sané. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Thuram. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And this is Luis Suarez. Rummenigge. That's really well manoeuvred. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Desai spots it and intercepts. Maldini. And it's Thuram. Saliba. And he's had it nicked away. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Sané. And he's managed to get free. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Vieira cuts it out. Ball has bounced loose now. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vasco da Gama can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And so the action is resumed. Rummenigge. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Vasco da Gama present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So this to turn it right round. Oh, crossbar! And they've turned it round. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Zico. Now this could be a chance. Totti. Rijkaard demonstrating his defensive quality there. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Just eases him off the ball. Neymar, passing is crisp and sharp. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Can he get it through? That looks a good ball through. Real chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
A wonderful ball to play him in like that. Great pace, into feet, nearly superb.
That has not gone well. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Looking for options for movement. Oh, super ball! Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And now the breakaway. And it's Luis Suarez. Totti! They want to be quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Threads one in. Decent chance! It's run loose. Who's going to... Oh, he's been caught napping. It's fallen kindly here. In he goes again. That was probably asking just too much.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Vasco da Gama choosing to make the first change.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Vasco da Gama perhaps contemplating their next change here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Brilliantly cut out.
Substituição no time do Vasco da Gama. Camisa 10. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 25.
And we have our very first corner. Luis Suarez! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Looking for the run. Lovely. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Can he finish? It's a goal! 2 to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. So the lead now is 2.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
This is a promising build-up. Now, can they get him away? Chance, surely! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, he went for it there, knowing full well that it could have all been wrapped up.
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.